2 of our series, #NinjaSchooled with Abby. And today I thought that we would do another Ninja Eats video because not only is the way that you move your body important when you're going back to school, but also what you put in your body is equally as important because it's what keeps our bodies working, right? I mean, we gotta eat, we gotta move, and we gotta eat. So those are kind of the 2 major things that we need to do when we're going back to school. So I thought today that we would make hummus. And hummus is perfect for back to school for 2 reasons. First of all, it's perfect because we can make a lot of it every time we make it. And we can keep it in the fridge. It keeps well for a whole week at least. I always eat mine in less than a week, but I know it keeps for a week. And that way, when you're really busy, but you need something to fuel your body right now and you don't have time to figure out what to cook with your amazing chef skills, you've got this hummus ready in the fridge. Anytime. Morning, noon, night, whenever. Just eat some hummus. Then the second reason why this is awesome for back to school is because it serves more than one purpose. It's not just a lunch or a snack or a dinner. It can be a lot of things, and it's ready right there in your fridge. It can be a spread for a sandwich. It can be a spread for a wrap. So those are 2 things that go great in your lunch for school. Or it can be an after-school snack. You can just dip some veggies in it or dip some pita chips in it, and you've got an awesome snack right there already ready. Or you could eat it the way I eat it obsessively right now, which is on a piece of toast. I spread a lot of hummus, then I mash up some avocado, and then I pour on the hot sauce all over it, and I just eat it like that, and it is the best thing, I promise you. Try it. All right, so let's get into it. Let's talk about what we're gonna need to make this hummus.
To make this Ninja hummus, you'll need 2 cans of chickpeas, 1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice, about 2 lemons, 1/3 cup of tahini, which you may have never heard of before, but it's simply ground up sesame seeds into a paste, kind of like peanut butter, and you can usually find it in the peanut butter section or on the ethnic foods aisle of your grocery store. And if all else fails, order it off the internet. You'll be so glad you did. You'll also need 1 to 2 cloves of garlic, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, a few shakes of your favorite hot sauce, and 2 teaspoons to 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Now, all we have left to do is blend it all together. It's that easy, guys, I promise. So take your handy dandy blender or your food processor and take the lid off. Then I went ahead and emptied my chickpeas out and rinsed them off really well. We used 2 cans. And then I'm just gonna dump them into my food processor. Bada bam. Next thing that we're gonna add is our garlic. Now, if you've never played with garlic before, I love garlic, it's amazing, don't be afraid of the garlic, then you have to figure out how to get it out of this awesome metal shell that it's in, okay? So all you have to do is place your knife on top of it and then either press down with some pretty good force or give it a little pop. I think this is such a karate chop thing. You can totally ninja the garlic. So I'm gonna just take it and I'm gonna press down on it until you hear the little crack, and that way you know the shell broke open. And then you just pull the shell away, and it's that easy. You've got your clove of garlic, and you drop it in your food processor. Then I'm gonna do the other one, because I like mine super garlicky. You press down. Hear that nice crack? That's exciting. Woo! Put it in the food processor. Next, we're gonna add our lemon juice. So I went ahead and I cut my lemons in half, piece of cake, and then I got this handy dandy little lemon squeezer, but if you don't have one of these, no big deal, you just gotta squeeze it out into your little measuring cup or your handy dandy little lemon squeezer thing that I bought but I never used because it was not effective. Anyway, so all you have to do is squeeze your lemons out and then get the seeds out because they do not taste good and they really don't blend well. So here we go. We put our lemon in the squeezer and we're gonna squeeze our lemons until we have about 1/4 cup. Sometimes I just stop at 2 lemons and then I taste it, and if it needs more, I'll add more. And you're gonna get lemon on your hands, and that's okay. If you've got a cut, watch out, it's gonna sting, but it'll go away if you run water over it. I know this because I cut my hand most of the time. I'm kind of like a walking disaster, which is awesome. And it's why I got into cooking so late in life, and it's also why I go about things a little differently sometimes. That's okay. You don't have to have amazing chef skills. You just gotta be willing to get in there and get lemon juice on your hands and give it a try. Once I've got my lemon juice squeezed, then I'm gonna take my 1/4 cup and just kind of see how much I squeezed out here. And it came out to, holy cow, 1/4 cup perfectly. Then I just pour that in my food processor. At this point, you're gonna be making an awesome mess on your cutting board. No big dealio. Just kind of scooch your extra lemons out of the way. And oh my goodness, it's good to have a towel with you. Like I said, you're gonna get lemon juice everywhere. Nope. Thank you. Now we're gonna add our tahini. And let me point out that it does not matter what order you put this stuff in. Just get it all in and it's gonna blend up the same. Now we're gonna use our 1/3 cup and add our tahini. And I just kind of get it generally to about 1/3 cup. Yum it. And pour it on over. Then remember how much I love my little mini spatula? Well, this is when I use it to get all the extra stuff, like tahini, out of the measuring cup, so I'm not wasting any. And I usually lick it. I lick that, because I don't like to waste things. I don't like to waste. Next, we're gonna add our teaspoon of salt. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it to be about 1 teaspoon. And remember, you can add more or less depending on how you like it. So give it a try. Then we're gonna add our paprika. And as I said before, mine is smoked paprika because it gives it the coolest flavor. So if you haven't ever tried smoked paprika, give it a try because you'll be like, whoa. Then hot sauce, and remember this is optional, but it gives it the coolest taste with the zing of the vinegar and just a little bit of spice. I don't like things spicy, but this gives just a little bit of heat and it's actually really good. So I just kind of shake it in until I feel that it's zingy enough for me. Boom. Okay. Then last but not least is your olive oil. And like I said, this thins out your hummus. You can also use water, or you can put this on last and top your hummus with it. So however you want to use your olive oil, but I'm going to do about 2 teaspoons to start off with, and we'll see if I need a little more. I like mine kind of thick because I make sandwiches out of it. All right, that's it. And then all we have to do is put it on, press power. You gotta press power if you want it to work, apparently. And then press blend. Okay, and then all you gotta do is take the top off. And the most important part, get a big bite with your mini spatula. This is amazing. I'm already ready to go in there and make my sandwich. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And I hope you guys have an awesome week. Leave me a comment below or give me a big like, a thumbs up. And subscribe for more Ninja Life. Bye guys. I once had a friend ask me if I ate hummus because they know I eat mostly plants, and he was like, isn't that the food of your people? Isn't that what your people eat? Yes, and you gotta ninja it out of its shell with your knife.